So let's imagine I lost all my editing skills. No clients, no projects, just a laptop and Wi-Fi. What would I do? In this video, I'll tell you exactly how I'd learn editing again if I had to start from scratch in only 30 days. Because trust me, you do not want to be like me, wasting years building skills that have zero practical use in your career. Now, there was a point not long ago when I was grinding day and night at a high-pressure agency right in the heart of Dubai. I looked like I made it, earning around 3,000-ish dirhams, editing in a glass high-end office in downtown and surrounded by skyscrapers and ambition. You know, the kind of job people back home would flex about. Every morning I'd wake up with that fire, always trying to find a way to break free, telling myself that this is the year I would be building my own thing, finally. But after a 12-hour shift, I come home drained, no energy and no mental space to build anything for myself. Even opening Premiere Pro felt like a chore, especially after spending countless hours inside Premiere and After Effects in my full time. The thing is, I was not lazy. I just knew I was capable of more, I had to do more, for me and for my family. So, logically speaking, I had two options. One, I'll either stay stuck where I am, or two, I would start from scratch with a new approach. This video is going to be about the steps I would take if I were to start from scratch with all the knowledge I have. The first thing I would do is fix my mindset. Alright, so I know how cliche this could sound, but trust me, you all really need to trust me on this. Editing is not about being the fastest or knowing every single effect. I've realized that it's more about being useful to your clients and useful to your goals and to your clients' goals as well. Tools are secondary. If you know how to tell a story and how to sell with video and how to keep attention, then the software comes next. Edit for people, not for flex. The banger edit you made with 20 transitions and 3 sound effects per second, they don't care, trust me. They want results, and you need to learn how to think like a viewer, not like a TikTok trend hopper. 3. Obsession beats motivation. We all know that motivation fades, but obsession sticks. Years back, I had a phase where I was obsessed with mastering After Effects, client acquisition, and building narratives through visuals. That's when things changed. Step 2. Pick one software and log in. Personally, I use DaVinci Resolve for color correction. Then I hop on Premiere Pro and After Effects for the dynamic link thingy. But that's a strong but. If I had zero budget today, I would still go with Premiere Pro and After Effects. Now, pirate berries? No, actually, learn one first, let's say Premiere Pro, yeah? And then get into the nitty-gritty of it, and then go to After Effects, which is the next software that you need to master. Now, quick note, after being in the editing space, I've realized that learning After Effects will give you a huge advantage. Like you guys don't even understand. This game is levels, yeah. Let's say you're at level 1. This shouldn't be your concern right now. But if you're at level 15, then please hop onto After Effects and start learning motion graphics, or any type of typography, animations, whatever it is. It is a game changer. So if you still haven't, please go and learn After Effects. Please. Alright, let's move on. Step 3. Learn what actually pays. So initially you need to focus on cutting, pacing, retaining viewers, building narratives that sell, or how to structure your videos, and audio leveling and sound design. This is what I call conversion-based editing. It's the type of editing that focuses on outputs, meaning every cut, every text, and every animation is designed to make the viewer do something. It's like a persuasion technique in a sense. It could be a lot of things. It could be watching longer, for example, to boost retention, clicking a product link to convert sales, following the creator to grow their brand, brand awareness, or trusting the message to build authority and credibility. This is what's going to make you different from all the other editors that focus on only flashy animations. The quicker you realize that flashy animations are there to complement your video, not take over it, the better. Step 4. Find your niche and start building real projects fast. I bet you've heard about this from a lot of other editors/YouTubers, always preaching, choose your niche, choose your niche. Let me clarify why this is so important. Now imagine you have a BMW and it broke down on the road. So the first thought is, let me go to a garage and get it fixed, yeah? You roam around and you find 3 different garages. The first is a generalist who fixes all cars. The second is someone who specializes in fixing German cars only. And the third fixes nothing but BMW cars. Which garage would you choose? If you chose the first one, then you're taking the piss. Because I would go with the third one, no questions asked. Because I would assume that he would know every single small detail about my car. And that's who you should be in your specific niche. You figure out what type of videos you actually enjoy editing, and then you find a YouTuber you love watching. And then you start creating mock-up projects based on their content. That's the fastest way to level up and build a portfolio that feels fun and not forced. Step 5. Show your work and get feedback. Now, once you finish your first project, post something online, anywhere. It could be Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, it does not matter. Personally, I would start with Twitter because I love how they don't bullshit around. If your edit is shit, they'll tell you it's shit. And that's what you need to hear initially to improve. You could also DM 5 people respectfully and ask, hey, I'm learning editing from scratch. I would love 30 seconds of honest feedback. Or you could find yourself an editing community that would give you feedback on your edits. Now, I'm launching my own community really soon, inshallah. It's called VisionX, and inside you'll get access to courses, presets, and most importantly, a network of like-minded editors who are just as hungry and ambitious as you. You'll be able to get your edits reviewed, learn how to actually grow as an editor, and surround yourself with people who take this seriously. I'm thinking of making it like $1 probably, so it can be accessible to everyone, but most importantly to editors who are genuinely serious about investing in themselves and growing long term. So what you could do is go check out the link in my bio, drop your email, and you'll get 2 things. First, you'll get early access to VisionX when I launch it, inshallah. And second, I'll send you a doc sheet with a day-by-day and a week-by-week steps to get you started with your editing journey, It's completely for free, and this is just like a foundational base. Just think of it this way, as a foundation, and just you can, build on top of it and start your career in a sense. Next, we have step 6, getting your first client/job. Now, here's the not so fun part. After being in this space for 5 years-ish now, I've realized that the fastest way you can get your first dirham or dollar as an editor is in 2 ways. The first way is by simply getting yourself a job as an intern at an agency, and the second way is to get your first paying client. And in both ways, you need to show your skill set somehow. And this is where the portfolio comes in. You need to build a portfolio around a specific niche that we mentioned previously. After that, you start focusing on 2 platforms, X and YouTube, and then you'll showcase your work there. Every piece you create, you'll be posting it on both platforms with a clear explanation on why you use that specific music, sound effect, animation, bass. Just go deep in it, just explain the nitty-gritty of each edit you make. You could also reach out to your potential clients offering a free sample, and this is the fastest way to show your skill set to them specifically. That's it. Value first and then you pitch later. I know what it's like to feel stuck, to wake up excited but go to bed empty, to think about building your dream life in the morning and barely have the energy to eat at night. But I also know this. Once you have a plan, momentum kicks in. And once momentum hits, you become dangerous. So do not just binge another video, use all the knowledge you have right now and start implementing. Don't forget, guys, to get the free 30 days cheat sheet down below and take it as a foundational base to build on it. Let's dominate, my friends. Salam.